What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. This is episode 199. Guys, we're on episode 199 today. And I'm so super excited that you guys can tune in. Super excited that you guys could just spend almost every day with me here so we can learn about leadership. And what I want to talk about today is something that is really close to my heart, which is the daily process. The daily process of leadership. Every day stepping up. The everyday growing. Everyday learning self-development. Everyday investing. And I actually just posted on Facebook there a post that's like, what advice would you give a young entrepreneur? And so many people, they talked about investing in themselves. Investing in their own growth and investing in themselves. Because we're the best. And you probably heard it a lot from a lot of different self-development teachers to invest into yourself and to invest books and time and money back into yourself. I couldn't even agree more. But I want to share with you because this is the law of process, right? This is what John Maxwell talks about. This is what so many growth experts and gurus and all these people support. All these people talk about, law of process, the law of action, the law of growth, every day, stepping up, multiplying ourselves, exploding ourselves. And that's so cool because the really interesting thing about leadership is that I want to tell you one quote. And I'll share this in a quick sec. Now, before I do, look, if you guys haven't donated yet, we've raised about $590 for the Young Entrepreneur Fund. So proud that we could make this happen. But I want to make a huge shout out to everyone that's donated their money, their time, their growth, and their love, especially to the young people, to the young leaders. And this is going to go to the growth of the company, to the growth of the leaders, and to the growth of you and the young people that are coming before us. But I wanted to share here because, if you haven't donated yet, I'll put the link down below shortly. But let me share this with you, all right? Let me share this with you because the process of leadership includes skills that can be developed anytime. Leadership can be developed any day. Leadership is not just one skill. Leadership is actually a combination of skills put together. This hand, you could call this hand leadership. So when you think of a hand, this is the hand. This is the hand of leadership, the whole thing. But in this hand, there are fingers that hold things up. Inside this hand, there are different skills. Here's communication. Here's teamwork. Here's organization. Here's maybe negotiation. Maybe there's sales, public speaking. All these different fingers that put together into one. Now, what I wanted to share is that all these different skills of leadership, they come together. And the cool thing about this is that they can be developed. They can grow over time. They can expand over time. And the beautiful part about this is that these skills can develop over time. Tomorrow it could grow. Today you could work on it. You could be intentional with it today or tomorrow. That these skills can grow. And that's what the law of process is about. Where John Maxwell talks about how leadership is developed over time. Now, it's as you build these skills, I want to share with you some of the important skills that I think is important for leaders to start finding and to start understanding. Number one is communication. You got to know how to communicate, guys. You got to know how to talk to people. And some people say I'm awkward, but maybe I am sometimes awkward. But what I do know is that in the law of process, communication is key. Let me repeat that. Communication is a skill that I need you guys to learn because that's how people communicate. That's how people talk to each other. That's how you can delegate your plan. That's how you can share your vision. That's how you can do public speaking. Communication is the number one skill when you have a team. Second thing, look, you gotta have direction, guys. You gotta have that direction. Seriously, guys, we gotta have that direction in life, and we also know the direction. Now, one of the next laws that I'm going to talk about is the law of navigation. I'm not going to go into it today, but the law of navigation talks about direction. The leader needs to know where they're going. So when I talk about this is a skill that I need you leaders to know. Because as much as we're communicators and we want to connect and we want to just love and be with other people, we also need to know what's next. We have our own king and queen that knows what is next in the plan, what is next in the strategy, what needs to be done in 1 hour, what needs to be done in 2 hours. And this is a skill that I've actually learned a lot, where I like to think ahead, not too far ahead, but in a way like, okay, what's next? What needs to be done in 30 minutes? Or what needs to be done so our team can move forward? And I'm really proud that I can say that I know direction, that I can keep track of the direction, and I can be focused on the direction where I'm going. I always know the right direction. Third thing, organization. Gotta be organized. Gotta get your shit together. Gotta know what's up. Leaders are the ones that are organized, that get their shit handled, or maybe they have secretaries, they do that. Vision. You gotta have that vision. Vision is a skill, and it includes public speaking, a lot of it as well. Look at Steve Jobs, how he shares his vision. Vision is something that is deep inside the leader's needs, and he knows what he wants and he knows what is up for him. The leader is clear on what he sees. The leader is so clear on what he sees that he can share it with others and they can see what he sees too. Public speaking, that's another skill that you could develop, which is like you could be done in so many different groups like Toastmasters or public speaking. Public speaking is a great skill that you guys can learn, and it's all about kind of like sharing with people, talking with people, and standing up and presenting your idea. This is a number one leadership skill for other people. Being able to stand up and speak and clarify your ideas and clarify the goals and clarify the vision for your team, that is a great skill. You could develop that. If you need any information on that, let me know how I could help. Teamwork. That's the next thing. Teamwork is the next skill that is super important, because look, with teams, with knowing how to work in a team, knowing how to delegate, knowing how to manage a team, knowing how to check in with your team, knowing how to work together with teams is a skill that takes practice. And it takes a lot of, what I learned is self-leadership in teams. Because I know that when I'm in a team, it doesn't always work out. There's going to be conflict, there's even some shit that happens. Not everything works out. But when I could lead myself, I could lead and manage my emotions, because I'm going to get triggered throughout the day. If you can lead yourself, that is the number one thing that you could lead. But I want to give you one thing as I share and I think about it, that self-leadership, one skill that you can start using today is breathing. I know it sounds very woohoo, but this is very powerful. This is what I started using. And what I do is basically, whenever I feel like I'm getting pissed off or irritated with my team, I take a deep breath into my belly. Exhale. Deep breath. I see my vision, right? I get clear on my vision. I seriously get clear on my vision. And teamwork, working in a team. That is a huge skill right there. Knowing how to communicate with your team, other team leaders, sharing the plan, sharing the goals, and also like accountability, which is number one in sales teams, is like, look, when is it going to be done by, right? That is a great skill. So these are a couple skills that I encourage you to learn for leadership. This is from my own opinion. Communication skills, direction, knowing direction, or being organized, having a vision, public speaking, and teamwork. There's so many more, like sales and public speaking, so many different skills that you should learn. These are good basics. Now, in the 21 Laws of Leadership, John talks about the daily agenda. Having a daily agenda. Having something daily that you are doing daily to review, review and learn leadership. Whether you could listen to audios, take courses, mentors, having mentors and coaches, people that you got to pay for, seminars, events. Now let me walk you through this and what I use as well for my self-development journey. Listen to audios, dude. I tune into audios all the time. Whenever I'm driving, I like to listen to an audio. Sometimes my friends are like, dude, let's listen to music. And I'm like, nope, we're fucking listening to audios. So listen to a podcast, or maybe an ebook or an audiobook, or maybe affirmations being repeated, or maybe an old school CD on sales and business. I like to listen to audios when I drive because I can learn so much. And that's one of the best times where I could learn, because I'm in a car already, right? Courses. Guys, investing into courses, buying courses and doing all these things and getting all these courses set up so you guys could review and learn. The cool thing about this is that people made online courses, so instead of going to an event, you could just show up, go on your computer at any time and review. One of my favorite courses that I've ever paid for is Cardone University, which is for sales. I haven't watched it actually in a while, but it's a very powerful training on sales. So I encourage you guys to learn about that. There's also seminars. So attending seminars, going to seminars, like paying for events, going to these seminars where hundreds of people are going towards, paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to get into the room and being there and learning and networking. Those events are powerful. Those are the best places to find people. Or just going to events and workshops, conferences, masterminds, meetups, all these different places that you guys could go to level up your process. If you have a goal to step into leadership, start going to events where there's other leaders. Go become part of leadership committees. Go be part of leadership groups. Go be a part where all the leaders are hanging out together. Go in the room where there are other leaders. Because if you could find that room, you could learn so much and explode and what you could learn about leadership. So look, here are a couple suggestions that I have for you. Look, as you step into your law process, right? John Maxwell talks about having a personal growth plan. Having that plan set out every day that you do. My personal growth plan is read 30 minutes, affirmations 10 minutes, meditation 10 minutes, go to the gym, work out. My goal is to do this every day. I've been working on this. It's not perfect, but I've been always being conscious of reading, right? Because that's where I could learn and take in information. Keep a calendar, show your priorities, and invest in those who follow you. As much as, look, a personal growth plan is great for us, we got to prepare a growth plan that is great for your team. Have a plan that they can take so they can learn. Find some time that you can train your team. That you could invest in your team. Find some time to watch training with your team. You know what I mean? Spend some time together. Go spend time with them. Go learn from them. I need to have a day where I'm learning, or I spend learning. I haven't done all that yet. Next is create a culture of growth. When you create that culture with your team, whether it's all about self-development, you look at network marketing companies, these companies are great for that. By having that growth mindset, people are focused, people are hungry, people are driven. I've been around so many network marketing groups that they're always about growth and reading and self-development. When I'm around these people, I'm always inspired. When I'm around negative people, I want to smoke weed. So, what kind of growth can you create, right? So this is the law of process, guys. This is the third law. The third law if you guys have not donated, if you guys haven't donated yet, drop that below. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. If you guys haven't donated yet, donate to the Young Entrepreneur Fund, where we are giving to the young leaders, young people, young troubled youth that want to get the skills to lead, that want to get the skills to lead the world and change the world and build those confident leadership skills. Help us equip them, because this money is going towards them, their training, and the growth of our team, so we can do a great job for you. So I hope you guys have a great day. Stay strong, stay focused. Get on that law process, guys, all right? Reminds me that I got to set time this week to watch some videos. So hope you guys have a great day. Keep rocking.